Okay, so here's the van. I'm just going to kind of walk around it real quick, and I'll just kind of show you everything you've already seen in the pictures. But you'll see really clean, straight van. Tiny little ding here in the corner bumper. I think that's about the only thing I found. Ground effects are all, it's running boards all in good shape. You see all the new stuff that we did to it on the hard pack. Now, you have two sets of remote controls. So this is going to be your normal factory one, locks and unlocks the doors, panic button, and then this is going to be the one for your doors. Now, I've got the van running because we're going to be putting the ramp up and down and closing the door a whole bunch. So the other set of keys currently are in the van. So you will come with two sets of remotes and all. So to open and close the door, you're going to use the A button. So you'll just push it and hold it. And you do have to hold it the whole time it's operating, and that's simply so that you don't accidentally bump it and everything happens. Now you'll see that's the doors open. You are able to still get in and out of the van without having to put the lift up and down. So if you've got grandkids hopping in and out, or you're just throwing something in the van, you just open it up to here, you stop it with the A button, and then you can get in and out. To continue with the ramp, you'll continue to push the A button. Now, the A button is going to stop at every motion. Like, see, when it gets to there, it stops. And again, that's just so you don't go too far. Push the A button again, and it's going to come down. Again, you hold it the whole time, it's going to stop when it's level. And now the person would get on. If you wanted to get in, you'll just continue to push A again, and it's going to come down. Hold the button until it hits the ground, and the lip comes all the way down. You'll hear that little noise right there. Let me do that again. That lets you know, hey, we're all the way down. So you've got that there. Now you can load the person on the wheelchair. Now, a nice thing this one has, if the person in the wheelchair is not the one with the remote control, and say your husband, you're opening everything and he's driving out, you'll see the person in the wheelchair can actually control the up and down of the lift right here. You'll see you'll just push the up button, it's going to fold up, and then the lift is going to go up. Now, one thing you will find, you'll see how it's nice and level, but if you have, say, a power chair, or if the person in the wheelchair sits way back here on the edge, you're going to get a little bit of lean. You can't really tell in the video, but all you have to do here, level it, and it will level it up. I'm going to hop off and show you without me on it. It's now higher on this end, and but with the weight on it, it's going to be level. That way you just feel more comfortable. You don't feel like you're going to fall out. And so again, you could also put this up, down with the A button, up with the B button. So I'm just going to put it up real quick. Again, it's going to stop on its own. When that flap stops, you're ready to go. So then you would roll in. Now, I know we were talking about him parking his wheelchair here and then transferring into the front seat. Ow, watch your head. So what you would want to do is you'd want to put this all the way back. Now, you're still fairly narrow right here, so some people can still get between there, wiggle their feet, depending on how mobile they are. If for some reason he's not able to get in between there because of that, this does come off. You'll see here, I can do it with one hand, it literally just comes right off like that, and it gives you a lot more space in between. It just hooks onto these three little hooks right here. It just slides on there, and all. So if you need that extra space, which a lot of people do, they'll just take this cup holder, leave it at home, and when they're driving, and it gives them that ability to get in and out a little more room and a little easier. So put it back. You just stick it back on here. Again, not the easiest thing to do with one hand, and there, it's back in there. So you do have that ability there. Makes it a little easier to get in and out between the seats and all. You will see very basic, you've got your regular cruise control here. Does have Bluetooth. That's your sync that you see from Ford right there. So you can sync your phone to it, play your music through it, have your phone talk to the speakers and everything like that. So cruise control, and then your Bluetooth is right there. Rest of your cruise control is right there. Headlights, dash lights, very simple, nothing really crazy. Front and rear air conditioning. Now you do have here, these are the controls for your power for your sofa in the back, your rear electronics, your TV, your DVD player, things like that. Your reading lights, which you'll see are already on because I've got the doors open, but then you also have these indirect lights which light up in the roof and, you know, makes it real pretty. And you do want to make sure you turn all these off when you're not using them. I am going to leave the sofa and the electronics on because we're going to touch those when we get back there. And AM FM radio, again, Bluetooth and everything that you've got here, inputs here, and you've got your deals for plugging in your chargers and things like that right here. These lights here are just showing you that basically your ramp is out. You'll see the car won't come out of gear if the ramp is out. Just some safety features and stuff like that. And there's no buttons, there's nothing to do here. This just kind of just tells you the status of your lift and the things that go into that. And again, nothing you really need to worry about. Your seats and all are here. You'll see everything's in really, really nice shape. No holes, no tears, nothing like that. Just a really nice little van. You do have 4 sets of straps in here. You'll see if he's going to ride in his wheelchair at any point, you do want to secure all 4 straps, and then you've got a seat belt for him right here. You'll see you've got the seat belt and then the shoulder harness right here, and that just stays hooked up over there. This window will open. All of the windows have shades on them. You can pull them down. If you're trying to take a nap back here or anything like that, you can close all these up if you need to. You'll see they're all of the windows have those. You do have a little storage compartment here. Your DVD player's in there, so unfortunately it takes up most of your storage space. You're gonna have controls here of whether or not the overhead speakers go to the TV or the headphones, because you do have a set of headphones for these that you can listen to. So if the kids are back here watching SpongeBob and you don't want to listen to it, they can plug into this little, there's a little bitty plug right there, and you don't have to listen to it. This is going to be your power button for the bed. It will lay down flat. You'll see in the pictures, you see a picture of it laying flat. Just going to operate it for you real quick. Again, in case somebody's want to take a nap and just lay down, they can. And then you're able to adjust it and make it a little more comfortable. And that's the controls for that. Now, here you're going to have, if you control the ramp with the lift and the doors with this, you can also control it with this here. You'll hit stove button, you'll see it'll all come in. It stops on its own. You hit it again and it will fold up. That way, again, gets out of the way. That's all there. This is your power on and off for the lift in case you ever wanted to turn it off. If you do need to operate it manually, you'll see the instructions are right here. Here is the handle that you need to do it with. You'll basically put the handle in here, crank everything up and down. There's a little more instructions. You've got to, behind this little cover right here, you'll see it just swings up. There are all your overrides. So again, in case something's not working, you always try to use these switches first. And then if, say, your battery's dead or something like that, you can always manually crank it up and down. So you don't really have to ever be worried about getting trapped because you can't get the ramp up or down, or the lift, I mean. Again, all your instructions are right there. So even if somebody's having to help you, doesn't know what they're doing, they take a couple minutes, it's very, very simple. On top of all the other buttons, you do have this button right here that will put the lift up and down. So say somebody's standing outside, it's on a really long cord, you can control this from outside if you don't have the remote. So again, just 3 different ways to put it up and down, along with the manual way on top of that. And you'll see it's gonna stop right there, and we're gonna put it down the rest of the way. And that's down the way. Again, you heard the little noise letting you know, hey, we're at the end. Now, doors, if for some reason, again, doors aren't working, your battery's dead, whatever's going on, you simply just have to release this little switch right here, and now you can open and close the doors manually. So again, you're never going to be trapped inside because you can't get the doors to open. And just flip it back, and we're back to the power. So all very, very simple kind of stuff. And I'll separate one on this door here, and that is your interior. DVD player, TV, and all are up here. Not a TV, monitor, so plays what's in the DVD player, or if they hook up their Game Boy or something like that to play on the TV, you'll have it right there. And again, remote controls for all that stuff are right there on the side. So, and another power outlet over there, and one back there. Got a lot of power outlets. So overall, again, another button here if you want this TV speakers for, you want them to come out. And again, you can have radio in the front playing one thing, TV in the back playing something else. It gets kind of hectic, but you could do it. So these right here, the way these work, you'll see when they're all the way in, you just grab them and pull them out. As long as it's all the way in, grab it, pull it out. It ratchets. When you stop, it locks. And to release it, once you have it on the chair, you'll just push this little button right here. Again, I only have one hand, so, but push this to release these if they aren't all the way in. But if it's all the way in, you just grab it. And once you have it tight, you use these like a ratchet, they'll just tighten it up. I can grab this with my pinky. So you'll see these just will screw it in. Just like that. Push this button, that releases it. And that's how those work right there. You're not using these, pull these up, they come right off. That's all there is to taking them off. So a lot of people just want one or two to hold the chair so they're not in the way. But we do send you with a whole set of 4. Put them on, all you have to do is just slide it like that. Pull up to slide, put it back on, just lock it in. That's all there is to that. Again, we're going to stow everything back. We'll hit the V button. Again, it's going to stop on its own at those different levels, so you can't go too far, too short. Person doesn't go in. Or they're on the lift and you're still going. Stops there. One more time. Holds up. Stops. One more time. Shuts the doors. And there's your doors all shut. See back here. This one does have backup camera. It's in the rear view mirror. Back here you have just a little bit of storage, and you can unlock and lock the doors here, and then again you can control the sofa from right here also. Put it up and down. Tools and all for the jack and all are right here. Jack is right down there. Tools are right here. Spare tire is right there. You'll see the spare tires underneath here. So. Mirror controls are here. This is going to be the back of the seat. Control it there. And then your power buttons over here for up and down and back and forth. So just make it comfortable. I know you wanted to see under the hood. There it is. Not a lot, unfortunately, with this kind of van. There's not a lot of being able to see anything under here. Intake kind of takes up everything. Aluminum hood, so you don't have to worry about the heat on the aluminum hood. Now, this is your relay for the ramp and the door system. Again, super rare this ever gets tripped. If you happen to look under here and this is tripped and off, you'll just pull it back up right here. There's a little switch right there. Not anything you're really ever going to run into. I don't think I've ever seen one of those tripped. So, but they are there. So, battery's fresh, has a heavy duty battery in it. What you want, again, because you're going to be running the ramp and the lift and the doors once, twice, 3 times, you don't ever have to worry about that killing the battery. With what we've been doing in this video, doing it over and over and over, running it does help it work better. Plus, if it's running, it's going to work a little faster. So, especially once you put a person on it, this, because it just has more strength. So, a lot of people like to have it running anytime they're going to be loading somebody, unloading them. It just makes things work a little smoother. But you can do it with it turned off. You have a double compartment here. Trailer towing hitches and switches in there. Not anything you really need. Owner's manuals and stuff like that are in this bag. So that everything works. All the windows, literally absolutely nothing that's not going to work on this van. We go through and touch and feel and poke every single button to make sure every single button works. Show you something here. If you look underneath, you'll see it's very, very dry. No leaks, anything like that. You see these shocks back there, the yellow and the rose are what we put on. No leaks, no rust, nothing out of the ordinary under here other than what you would expect. Again, everything's just been redone, ball joints, everything like that. You'll see all the new grease points and everything like that are in here. So it's just all ready to go. This window, that window. Again, you're just really not going to find anything that doesn't work. And here is your other set of keys of remotes. So, again, headliner's in good shape. All the lights work. Just one of those vans. There's not really anything to apologize for. Roof's in good shape. One thing you want to watch for on these is that the roof has a tendency to peel. Not an issue with this one at all. So, there you go. Just also so you know, there's the VIN number, same van that we are talking about. Everything you need right there. And that's the van. Any questions at all, let me know. Is there anything else you need me to take a video or a picture of? I'll happy to. Any questions, just give me a call. Thank you.